kama kwa budget pale tukienda annual development plan, what work proposed to me, what is in the budget? Okay? What do we have in the budget here? Based on what people will be talking about. Of course, we don't know them. But even others that were, there are already big plans in the Zke folks. I feel like we're ready. Yeah, so we're starting with Kiongozi hapa. So anyone can contribute. Hata your group, ukiacha kitu nje, they can weigh in. Sawa sawa? Sawa. We do it better next time. Don't worry.
Should I? Okay. Thank you. I'm Oro Victor. I'm a youth from North Seme. So North Seme ward. So as the youths in North Seme, we have a variety of issues affecting us. Number one.
So what I want us to do is this. Kuna national issues. Sindio? Na county. So this first round, stick to national. Are we together? So that you go to a video that's speaking to national issues. So if you're targeting the president, it is the president. Then we target county. Is that okay?
Now, what if your issue, there is an issue we have that we feel can be, the two parties are involved, the county and the government.
So if the two parties are involved, like for instance unemployment, it's both national and county. So it's something, so long as national is there, pick it at this point. Talk about it now. So if it is completely not national, that is when you categorize it legit. But hata kama una any other issue that speaks at the local level, there's no problem. Another group might capture it. Okay? So, Kiongozi, you're good.
Thank you. I'm Oro Victor, a youth from North Seme Ward, Seme Sub-County. As the North Seme Ward youths, we have a variety of issues that are affecting us. So we have 4 that are affecting us. Number 1, we have an issue of unemployment. In our ward, we have more than 1,000 youths. These youths, there is a group of youths, self-employment or the formal employment with the government or with any other body that can offer employment. This issue of unemployment, it is coming in because we have a lot of youths who go through the education system. They pass through, they get the skills, but they don't get the opportunity or they don't get meet the market gap. For example, there's a youth who took education as a course in the college. Let's say the certificate, the P1 teachers. These teachers, you'll find somebody is moving from the youth category to join the senior citizen without employment. Yet when this person was going to school was expecting to get employed or absorbed after getting the skills. Then we have another category of youths who didn't get the formal skills. They learned skills from others. For example, in the building and construction industry. There is a fundi somewhere, then the fundi takes some few youths to get the skills. And the fundi expects that these youths, after getting the skills, will now be liberated and chart their own ways. Unfortunately, these youths, they lack what we refer to as empowerment. That field of getting the skills then comes to the field of work, but he cannot get that opportunity. So maybe the field is flooded. So these youths can divert to any other sector. But without empowerment, without support, this youth cannot survive. The government, the national government through the CDF brought some empowerment programs, even through the Office of the Women Rep, targeting the youths. But these programs that we are getting there are some conditions that the youths are not meeting. They advise the youth that for them to get the empowerment or the support, they need to organize themselves in form of groups, the youth groups, and then register themselves so that they be formally recognized. Unfortunately, if you take an example of the weather funds or the Youth Enterprise Fund, if you apply, take an example of my group, we applied. We applied when we were 5 months after registration. These 5 months after registration, we had not done any activity that was generating income. We have a bank account, but the only income in our bank account is the normal savings, the monthly subscription that is there. And then I'm supposed to go and apply for the Youth Enterprise Fund, but they asked me for a 6-month statement. So if I provide the 6-month statement, I'm 5 months old. Even if I apply after 6 months, if they check on the cash flow in the bank statement, does not match their expectations. So this one can be addressed when we call upon the national government. In every governance, there is what we refer to as monitoring and evaluation, and then we have implementation. So the government can reevaluate the policy guiding the Youth Enterprise Fund or those funds that are categorically for youths. Even for the tenders, the CDF normally advertise tenders for youths. And there is a tender that they just slot that for youths only. And then somebody asks you for some experience. You are a youth, you registered a group yesterday, you have done no tender. And then they want to see which toilet have you constructed. So I think the government should reevaluate the policies and then do the monitoring of those policies if they are actually meeting the intended purpose. Then the factor number 2 is education. We all know that the number 1 way we can fight poverty is through education. When we get good education, we fight poverty through kicking away ignorance. But here it is a case that the government is trying to improve what they thought initially was not benefiting the learners. We had an 844, of which with that 844, it was a bit of theoretical. And then now the government is introducing CBE, that their pioneers, I think, are sitting for the second national assessment. That's the KISEA part. But this education system is getting a few challenges. Number 1, there is manpower or the the resources. These institutions that we are having here are lacking teachers. The teachers are not enough. And remember, when there is no teacher, according to the Basic Education Act 2013, each Kenyan child have a right to access quality education and it is equal access. But if you go to a case that you want a learner to take STEM, science, technology, and engineering, but this learner is being taught by somebody who specialized in history and CRE in his college, then you want this learner to take STEM. So we are not nurturing the skills that they're having. So I'm calling upon the government. The national government can address this by providing enough teachers, enough resources. These schools that we were talking of the pathways. There are 3 pathways. There is this pathway of arts and sports. You go to a school, there is no teacher who can teach creative arts and sports. Then we want to identify a skill on that learner and nurture. Who is going to identify that skill? So with the current education system, if something is not done, then we are not going to meet the required or the intended purpose. Whatever the plan the government had is very, very good. But with the current situation, it is not going to meet the intended purpose. On the same note, in 2003, the government introduced free primary education. The basis of the free primary education was to uplift or to reduce the level of ignorance. But when you go to schools now, all the head teachers are crying. There is no funds. There is no funds. Why? Because the government reduced the capitation for education. Therefore, it means that a lot of things are not implemented in education. And then it means that parents have to go a long way to come and bridge the gap that the government was supposed to fill. And then on the same note, you'll realize that the government have late disbursement of the free primary education fund. For now, we are in week 7 of term 3, which has 9 weeks. The government released funds in week 5. So it means that the school operated for 4 weeks without funds. So I believe that if the government can reevaluate the implementation of this policy, the quality of education can improve, and therefore, whoever will be releasing in the job market will be qualified, will have the intended qualities or the skills that were to be there. If you go to the higher education, initially there was HELB, the Higher Education Loans Board, that used to give people loans, students loans, and bursary. This bursary was a specific amount. In most cases, it was just 4,000. The government, through the Ministry of Education, came up with the household model funding. That's a little bit flexible. But now the tool that they are using to group the learners or the students into the households or the bands is what is making it or make some people miss the opportunity. Somebody tells you that you pay a household fee of 20,000, and then on the same, another person is paying a household fee of 30,000. And then there is somebody who is paying a household fee of 4,000. So on the other side, it is helping those who are needy, but the tool might not identify the needy case because it is not on the ground. Remember, there is no physical application done or physical authentication done. So I feel that the government, the national government, through the Ministry of Education, can collaborate with the CDF funds, the CDF, so that we have one basket of bursary. CDF normally have a bursary, county government has a bursary, then the Ministry of Education also have a bursary. So if these resources can be pulled together, then we channel them to the institution so that we support the basic education that we are offering the learners. And it be free of charge as it is documented, not free on the paper, but charged on the ground. I'll now give the mic to my colleague here, who will address some 2 issues.
Thank you. My name is Christopher Ogecha. I'm coming from North Seme Ward. North Seme Ward is made up of 7 sub-locations. That is South Rata, North Rata, South Kowe, North Kowe, East Katieno, West Katieno, and lastly, Kadero. I'll just tackle on the matter of power connection or power connectivity within the area. You find that this initiative, since it was started in the year 2013, during the regime of the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta, the area has been lagging behind in terms of power connection. This has been a major cry by the residents because it has been affecting the economy within the area. It has been a threat to the security. And again, the area residents have been feeling as if they have been neglected, or maybe they are not part of the Kenyan government. Now, for example, in South Rata, that's the place where I'm coming from, there are around 4,000 households which are yet to be connected, but we still don't know when the exercise shall be done. Our statistics we are compiling a certain list of those who are not connected to power, and we've been trying to reach the relevant authority, that is the office of the MP, to help us achieve this kind of the development initiative, but all has been falling in vain. Now, as per now, we are working on a certain letter. We are writing to the Kenya Power Western Region so that they can help us to chip in this kind of in this matter. Now, that is a major threat to the resident of South Rata and to other people again within the ward. Number two, I'll tackle on the matter of agriculture, and this goes directly to the county government of Kisumu. To the CCM member of the agriculture, Kisumu County government, we've been doing some comparison. You see, there are some county governments or governors who have been providing the subsidy seeds within their areas, but this thing has never been witnessed in Kisumu County. So we don't know what's actually going on within our government. As you all know that agriculture is the backbone of the Kenyan economy, and nowadays we are in a digital world. We are doing a digital farming, type of farming. Without a proper mechanism which can be put well in place, then most of our people can just die because of hunger. So we are requesting the office responsible to help our people with the provision of the subsidized seeds and fertilizers so that we can boost our farm produce. Thank you.
Thank you, Sana. Though I have a question to you, there was the bit that we talked about having not enough teachers in primary schools, right?
Yes.
Because of this CBC thing. Is there a specific school here in Seme that you can mention?
When I talk of not enough teachers in the schools, I'm categorically talking about the junior schools. There is a school in Seme called Nyalik. Nyalik has only one JSS teacher. And you want to teach grade 7, 8, and 9. Practically, it is not possible. Thank you.
What would be the population for this grade 8, 9, just if you know, just in case you know?
The total population for per class is
junior school days per class?
not less than 100. For the whole junior school, not less than 100. Per class, not less than 60.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you. So that is from you. So next was, who's next? Eh? Eh? Okay. Look at you.
Okay. I'm John Onyango from East Seme. Okay. I'm John Onyango from East Seme. The first problem is electricity supply or energy supply. Electricity supply or energy supply. The first problem is outdated maintenance grid or to access. This brings to frequency blackout. So unapata, in some areas that there is no electricity. And this area, it is around 12 villages that have been affected in East Seme. And if you categorize into two, we are in Kajulu and in part of Kaila. Yeah. Second, it is in poor infrastructure or road connections. We have different roads which have been poorly managed. There are several roads. If I can be given time to mention, we have Ketmikai Nyaguda Road. It has been poorly managed. Bukabege to Ombo Road. Nothing has been done since 2014. Then Oderopa, Olare to Siala Kaila Junction. Hapa kuna barabara. Since 2015, up to date. If you go to health sector.
So before you proceed,
yeah. There are no roads there. There are paths to be followed by foot.
So there are paths?
Yeah.
And when you talk about the first road, you say which road?
Kitmikai, Nyagudi Road.
And you say it has been poorly managed.
Yeah.
So what is the problem? See, sometimes it's important to call the problem by the name. Okay?
Yeah.
Even if it is impossible, what is the problem? What is making it impossible?
Poorly maintenance.
What do you mean?
I think when we talk of
so there are two minds. Eh? One is meant for
combine them
for the video.
okay.
And the other for us.
Okay, when we talk of Kitmikai Nyaguda Kaloka Road, this road was open on 2017, then was extended on 2019-2020 to Kaloka. Since 2019-2020, when that road was open and was marammed, there's no any maintenance since then. And this caused some soil erosion And when you go that road of Nyaguda Kaloka Road, before Kaloka, at the middle, there's garlic. It's like there's a flow of water beside the road that make displacement of a number of people around there. And that road is unpassable. You cannot pass that road. It even cause some death, loss of life. So we just appealing, because it's from the county government, we are appealing with the county government to look at this road, because without that, we will still lose some life of people because of the roads. And displacement is there. People start migrate to leave their land because of that water flow beside the road. Thank you.
Just on the last road.
Yeah.
Remind me of the name of the road.
Nyaguda Kaloka Road. It's Kitmikai Nyaguda Kaloka Road.
Kitmikai Nyaguda
Kaloka Road, yes.
So you mentioned that it's a road that when it rains, it surely doesn't have, how do you call it doesn't have the
Stretches was not, yeah.
Okay.
And culvert was not properly met. Yes. There's that drainage was seriously open with the water flow during rains, and it like now is a very big hole that it caused some displacements of people, because there's a lot of water flowing on that hole, and it is beside the road. So
it's affecting around how many people? Approximately?
It affects around 200 people.
Around 200 people?
Yes.
Okay.
In that place only. But the road, the use of the road is a road that can help more than 1,000 people, because it's connecting Kitmikai and Kaloka. Now in Kaloka is a beach, and Kitmikai is that swim centers.
Okay. There's no school around there?
Yes.
There's no school?
The school is Nyaguda is a school, and Kaloka Primary is a school. All of them are primary school. And we also have a Nyaguda Center, which is a market center.
They all depend on this road?
Yeah, they follow that road.
What's the population for those schools?
For the school?
Yes.
Approximately, Kaloka is around 350 students, and Nyaguda, I think, is also around there, approximately.
Okay, this hole that you're talking about, it was dug around what time?
I'd say that the road, part of it from Kitmikai to Nyaguda was done around 2016-2017, and was extended from Nyaguda to Kaloka 2019-2020, financial years. Yeah.
Thank you. Any other issue?
Then, if you are back on electricity supply, there were surveyors was sent from the county government. After that, nothing has been done about it, about electricity.
When were they sent?
Around 2024, up to date, nothing has been done about it.
Okay.
Then there was an online application and physical application. From the application was being done from World Bank. Since 2023 up to date, we have not get any update about energy application. Yeah.
That's fine. Just go on.
Then if you go to health section, we have Koyo Kaila Dispensary. It was started 2023, up to date. The structure is still there. There's no roof. Nothing has been done there. No one has come to assist.
So it's not complete.
Nothing has been done since 2023.
So the construction started 2023
Yeah.
and stopped in 2023.
Yeah.
So any other health facility around that place?
We have Miranga, sub-county.
So I just want to understand, if you say dispensary,
Koyo Kaila. Yeah.
So it means it was supposed to serve a particular population, right?
Yeah.
So it means that population, all those the community members are now going to the next facility.
Yeah.
How far is it from that point?
Around 5 kilometers.
Around 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. And there are like how many people within that community that was supposed to benefit from that?
Population within Koyo Kaila area,
Yes.
we can approximate to be 2,000 people.
2,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh. That's fine.
I just want to add something on health sector. We have various facilities in East Seme as a ward, but each and every sub-location has at least one facility. And I want to be specific on facility on Rodi Health Center, whereby we have a maternity wing, which was started as early as 2015, but up to now, there's no completion. And we don't know because we have several proposed budget whereby the allocation for that facilities, but when come into approved budget, I don't know what is always happen. This facility, we have women which are going there for delivery in case of emergency, whereby there's no, they have no transport to transport them to a facility like Kombewa. They deliver in that health center, which is Rodi, this health center. But they cannot be there for long because it forced the sister, which they are in charge, to release them within 1 day because there is no space to accommodate them. And this facility can serve more than 3,000 people within a month. And if you go to record, at least in a month, we have around more than 5 women deliver in this center. But sometimes it's forced the sister to transfer them because maybe there's no a place to accommodate them, and with the condition, mostly with the conditions of the mother, and there's no enough equipment to help them. So we just appealing with the county government to finish that maternity wing to help the women around there.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, the team.
Feel free to use any translation, so long as it's
Okay, I'm called Vincent Otieno.
Yes.
coming from Iseme, Kajulu, Koker. So majorly, I'm going to tackle some 2 areas, just to add some few points and whatever he has said. On the first, on the health center, we have a dispensary by the name Lolo Health Center. The first point nowadays, first is it serves around 300 people. Secondly, when
people per day, per month,
that is the rough approximated number that always attend the nini, go for the checkup.
on a daily basis,
Not on a daily basis,
a monthly basis.
yeah, monthly basis. Yes. So it's always challenging that once you go for a checkup, you cannot be given a Panadol. They refer you to a chemistry in Lolwe Center. So a health center like is falling under sub-county, something like that, cannot manage to give a patient a Panadol actually. And the same thing has been happening there over 4 years.
So 4 years from now, it's like
2021.
So around 2021, from 2021.
Yes, if I'm not wrong.
And if you say they can't, I know what you're trying to explain by saying they can't give Panadol.
Yes, just an Panadol. Yes.
But does it mean those other medicines are there?
Pardon?
Okay. No, I said, I understand from what is trying to say. But someone else might interpret it the wrong way. If you say that they can't manage to give people Panadol, then it might mean that there are other drugs, but Panadol they are good.
There are no doses in that facility.
Okay, so there's no Panadol, like there's no malaria drugs.
And even all the doses, in short.
So
Yes.
there's no drugs in that hospital.
Yes, that is a fact.
Okay.
Then the management of patients is not that good because you can go at 8 in the morning and you may be attended at maybe 11. First, the nurses, they report at work at late hours. I have been there personally, so I'm not talking of what I was told.
What do you mean by late hours?
Okay, it's a government hospital,
Okay.
and it should start operated by 8 in the morning, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
So with us, we normally go there at 8, expecting to have them on board, already waiting for us. But instead, some of them report at 10, something like that. So that is a major factor that should be put into consideration.
Always in central.
And it serves us.
You want?
I want to seek clarity from him.
Okay.
So this health center, it is a level 3, and it is level. In terms of, is it a sub-county hospital? Is it a dispensary?
Health center.
Health
center?
Lulu.
It's a dispensary.
It's a dispensary. Yes.
Dispensary.
Yes.
And how many nurses are there?
Roughly 4. Huh?
I'm asking this question very deliberately because it's giving information that we intend to use even tomorrow for advocacy purposes. And we agree that we are not getting information. and so he was the one who was giving us information, and I was asking myself, first of all, the ward where the facility is, and now the composition of the staff, because we say they are coming late, and then you say some are coming late, and it's a dispensary, then it means there's one nurse, and so that clarity ought to have come out very clearly. So, yeah.
Allow me to just give clarification on something.
Okay.
Mostly, I want just to all of us to understand, or anyone who will hear this to understand that we are a youth, and mostly we are not qualified to identify the post of someone in the facility. Because when you go to the facility, we will get a number of people working there, which all of them are staff. You can't go and ask each and everyone that who are you. So that's the reason why, even if we answer that it has 4 nurses, we're just assuming that everyone who will attend the patient there is a nurse. Thank you.
Actually, this comes from, we had, I'm giving you the opportunity, okay? So in this space, that's why we have more than one person from one area. So we're able to correct ourselves. That is number one. So you don't have to communicate, okay, when you're giving a approximation, anyone can weigh in. The only worry I would have is that kama mtu amekasirika juu umesema kitu. But here haijafanyika, si ndio? So it's a session again from me, from the point of programs, I'm able to identify that there's a gap in terms of sensitization, and that's why we have our leaders here also to make clarifications, okay? Yeah, so just say it the way you like it. Najua community wakiona mtu kwa ile coat, ile white coat. Inaitwa white? That's coat. Huyo ni daktari. Si ndio? Sawa. So kuna mtu alikuwa amebeba mkono, wacha nimpatie the okay?
Okay, I just want to clarify again. In a health facility, yes, tuko na students wenye wamekuja attachment.
Alright.
Kuna wenye wameenda internship, si ndio?
Yes.
Then kuna wale staff. Mimi kuna mtu ashawahi ni atendia ni cleaner, but ananiambia ni nurse.
Alright.
Unaona? So you can't even say if this person is a cleaner, alafu kuna watu wa record keeping.
Yes.
Okay, they have their post but they can work. Wanaweza shikilia wengine. Okay. Yeah, so you can't even say ati hapa ni nurse mmoja ama wawili. Okay. Alafu obvious mtu akivaa shrub hizo nguo za nurses. You can't even say huyu ni mtu wa HR ama huyu ni nurse ama ni CEO. Okay. Yeah.
My question is, before I give it to her, the moment you realize that you were attended to by Alibutri,
okay, that one was not in Kisumu County, it was in Siaya County.
Okay.
But I'm just saying this because I was a victim.
Okay.
Like I was, okay, let me just be open. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to go for checkup. Okay. I was going to deliver. Okay. Then someone who was a cleaner, yes, was trying to convince me to go for a CS. Uh-huh. Yeah, but he's telling me how the hospital is good, blah, blah, blah. So you can't even know, like, is this person medic ama si medic? Okay. So my neighbor is the one who was telling me she's a cleaner. Okay. Yeah. But sumejua ukienda OC, kuna uniform. Okay. Cleaner amepewa uniform inakaa ni kama ni a nurse. Okay. So you can't even know. Kama hujakuwa informed, hospitali yenye hujui, you can't even conclude that this is a nurse ama a cleaner.
So I'm just curious to know, after realizing that you are being attended to by a cleaner, what did you do?
No, the first thing was, I didn't take that as my first option. Okay. I waited. I was just patient. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't in a hurry for that CS session. Okay. Yeah.
So it means that thing could still happen in that facility.
Yeah.
If we don't take action. That is what I've been talking about, taking,
deciding to take action. It's not a problem beyond yourself. You are worried about if you, whoever had no neighbor with information about the facility, either way, and it's going to yeah, exactly. So you need to do something. Yes.
Okay, I would love to clarify about the number of the issue of staffs.
Okay.
In a dispensary,
Yes.
there is only one nurse.
All right.
Then there is, I think, a CEO, and nowadays the county has even put in place the midwives. So when you are sick at home, each and every village has one midwife. So when you are sick at home, you are supposed to first contact the midwife. If the midwife cannot assist you, then you go to the health facility. Now the midwife will refer you to the nurse.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we know the qualified or certified midwives?
Okay, the midwives, when you go to, like, I come from Onyinjo. When you go to Onyinjo dispensary, the names of the midwives are on the wall of the dispensary. And also, there was a time when there was yeah, that one, on the midwives.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We need to know more about this midwife. Because ukisema tu hapa midwife, mtu ataenda the traditional ways, ndio. Alafu we again mislead